everyone. Am I live? Okay, I am live. Hi, everyone. How are you? Good evening. Is it Monday? Is it Monday? Yeah, I think it's Monday. Hi. How is everybody this evening? Good, I hope. Let me get the chat up so I can see it real well. Hi, Liz Toth. Hi, Marie. Ron, Unconditional Love. Eve. Paul. Vivian. Clarence Fields. Hi, honey. Joy. Teresa. Sharon. Michelle. Lisa. Rebecca. Sherry. Linda Bishop. Carla. Hi, everyone. Hi, Cecilia, Julie, Presley, Craig, Monica, Marie Young, Marie Sutton, Annette, Beth V, Connie Underwood. Hi, everyone. Lori, Clarence, Sharon Sipes in the house. Vanessa. That's my daughter's name, Vanessa. I kind of like it. Oh, Nene. Oh, Nene. Nene. All right. It's starting to go really fast now. Michelle. Hi, everyone. Hi. I'm glad to see everyone. I'm here to take questions. So if you guys want to pose any, my sister's name is Vanessa. Yeah, Vanessa. That's my daughter's name. My only daughter. I only had two, a boy and a girl. But anyways, I remember being pregnant with her and trying to figure out what I was going to name her. I knew she was going to be a girl because I never picked out or decided a boy's name. So, and back then they really couldn't tell the ultrasounds really weren't that well. They just kind of sucked actually. And so I had no idea whether she was a boy or a girl until she was born. And I never could land on a boy name, but it was Vanessa for the girl. So I knew. I dreamt of it. One morning I woke up and that's the name. I'm like, oh, I think this baby just named herself. So, what is wrong with the GOP? Oh, which direction would you like me to go with that? Is a hurricane season? Okay, give me a second here. Let me write down whether it be a path to citizenship for the undocumented. Okay. How is hurricane season looking for Florida? How is the bloom going there? Because I keep on seeing it green, like nasty green. Have you ever watched those shows where the green represents stench and stink? That's what I see Florida. So how is the algae bloom going? Who's Ann Kohler? She's kind of faded away. I'll have to Google who Ann Kohler is. Kevin McCarthy. Let's start naming the demons. I wanted to remote what he went down to. Samantha Gutierrez. I wanted to remote what why he went down to Florida. Why he went to go talk to Trump. I want to see if I can remote that and see what's going on with that. What is wrong with the GOP? Everything is wrong with the GOP. I'll write it down. Will schools be mandated to use masks in elementary? Which state? Blvd, okay. Which state? That's kind of like, do you want which state for the schools is probably a better question, because each state is going to handle it differently. Like Colorado they're all going back without masks, but we're also doing fairly okay in the vaccination and in the cases. Fairly. We're still going up, but do you see another lockdown? That's a good question. That's a good question. I can also do my dowsing rods. So if you guys have just put in there dowsing question, and then I can do a dowsing rods. And I don't mean to skip any. If I skipped any, it's because it jumps on you, but I'm doing my best. Apparently the audio is okay. There's no skipping. Everything's good to go. All right, so I will look at the virus. I will look at the virus. See what happens. Randy Levy says the stink is death sentence. Santis. I want to call him de-Satan so much, but the death, that's the smell. That's the smell he's smelling. I do want to look and see if she's going to veto any of them. If Pelosi is going to veto any of the selections. I think so. I think she's just gonna be on it. I hope so. I hope she removes George. I hope she removes them all, but I mean, especially Jim Jordan. He's going to be so disruptive that he won't allow anything to get done. Will she veto McCarthy's picks? Okay. I think Liz will definitely go to Pelosi and say, not him and not him. She's going to know. She's probably right beside Pelosi, letting her know which one to keep and which one not to. I hope. But I'll do a remote on that and see what's going. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Footprint. Tarot. It's bad in Clearwater, Florida, so the water is really bad. I already got the Delta variant down. Will they develop kids vax? I just literally got a thing about the kids' vaccination. They're not in a hurry for it. They're going to take their time and make sure that they're safe because the children are less vulnerable. Not all the way, but you know what I'm saying is they're trying to make sure that they're not going to. There's a whole other legal aspect to a vaccination to children. Is what they just told me. There's a whole other legal problem when you vaccinate children, especially 12 and under. Volcano in North America. Okay. So let's go with these. I can also do Jim Jordan. Okay. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, Bright Opal, Tarot. Hi, honey. Trying to see if there's anybody. Okay. I got quite a few, so let's go ahead and stick those. If I need any more, I will definitely go back on that. I have Jackie in the house, and she's asking me a question. She says, did Ivanka break up with her dad? I'm definitely going to do Trump at the end, of course, and I'll do Ivanka and his relationship with his children. You're cracking me up, Jackie. All right. So who do we have here first? I got to get the energy out of me, off of my shoulders, move it around, relax a little. I know this looks like I went into a spasm, but that's how it goes. Then I have my Palo Santos, but it's in a cone, so it burns and does well. So that's what you'll see floating across. I also have, do you see this cute thing right there? Do you see that? She's using her princess bed. Ah. She's using her princess bed. So yeah, I kind of bribed her. I moved her favorite blanket over there. Does that count? I don't know. All right. Let's get that burning, and then we'll go into some questions. Beautiful twinkly beautiful twinkly soul. Oh, that's right. I forgot all about those. I don't remember how to get to it. Where I do the bubbles. I don't know how to get to the bubbles on my computer. Oh well. I diverged. Okay, here we go. And I'll probably pull some cards at the end of them just to give it a little umph. Path to citizenship. They want to know if any of the people who are coming into the United States, if they have any path to citizenship. Do they not right now? Because I didn't think anything changed. The path to citizenship. Thank you, Randy Levy. Thank you. I didn't think any of that changed. I think the last time I heard that everything was the same except for how they were dealing with children in the cages. I didn't hear that all changed. Trump dumped the path to citizenship? All right. Oh, they're talking about the dreamers. Okay, the dreamers. Yeah, they did do away with the dreamers. Okay. All right, let me go into it. Let me see what's going on. Let me take a deep breath and see what I see about the citizenship of the United States. Right off the bat, they're showing me steps. It's like there's a whole bunch of people with paperwork on these steps. And they're going through, it's like they're going through these steps and they go through this long hallway of the process. I guess it's the office buildings. They're coming out the other side and they're going like this and they're smiling. Say, look, 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 I got it, I got it. So yeah, I do see this. But I think the stairs going up, meaning a difficult process. But once they get into the process, they do come out positive. But it's like showing me the difficulty, like each step up, like there's a lot of them, each step up. So it's not going to be like handing out, they're not going to hand out, citizenships just because. It's going to be a process. So there's that. There's that with the citizenship. But I do see that eventually happening. It's very hard to get a timeline on that, but I do see it happening. And I do see them get on the other side and very happy. So let's see what the cards say. Hi, Tarot Love Community. Hi, Pammy Hansen. I haven't seen you in a little while. Well, maybe I have. Sherry H. All right, let's see what the cards say about the citizenship. Look at that. Bravery. So those who are brave enough to endure the process will get through. I got the Knight of Swords, that bravery, that courage, that sudden action. So the ones that are brave enough to endure the process, they'll get through. I mean, we have to have a process, right? We have to have a process. I'm not sure making it easy or hard, it's not my decision, but we do have to have a process for them to get to where they need to go in order for them to stay in our country. So it's a give or take on that. So the path looks good. Hurricane season in Florida. Whew, Florida is having problems. Not just politically, but like ecologically. I see the green funk and I see, the beaches littered. I see, Florida just bubbling with. But let me go into the remote and see what's going on. I want to see ecologically where the nature hurricanes. I see 3 again. Well, one already came through, and I see the second one stronger and the third one even stronger. So I think you guys have 2 more to get through. So it's like small, medium, and then a large one. For some reason, and I'm not a weather person, but for some reason it seems like it's coming in on the Gulf of Mexico side. Each one of them are kind of coming in like this and coming up. So I don't know if that's true or if that's just how I'm seeing it, like, because I'm not but I do see at least 2 more coming. And the last one being stronger than the last. Huge. So that is that. Let me go into Florida's, let me pull a card on the hurricanes, and then we'll go into Florida's politics. See what's going on. Well, you can't make this stuff up. I literally drew the two of cups, meaning 2 more to go. That that reunion, Florida and hurricanes love each other, but you literally have 2 more to go. So there's that. But let's go into Florida's politics and see what's going on with that. I see lots and lots of internal fighting. I just saw an incident at the grocery store, 2 people rah, 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 rah. Or I see people out on the interstate, and they get into a wreck, and all of a sudden it turns political and they're arguing, and there's a lot of fighting going on. I mean, it's almost like Debbie from Freebird says it the best. Florida is under a pressure cooker, and the steam and that is, it's going to blow. They have the pressure of the politics. They have the pressure of hurricanes. They have the pressure of their water. They have the pressure of their fish dying. They have the pressure of not being able to work. They have the pressure of DeSantis. They have the pressure of 45 living there. They have the pressure, everything. I mean, Florida is literally, that's the reason why I see it bubbling. So I'm going to get past that. Okay, so that's what's coming up. Let me get past that. Okay. I think this is metaphorically, to be honest, but it's almost like do you know how when you throw water onto a campfire and it goes and then you have to put more water and you have to put more water, and then the campfire is filled with water to make sure that it's out. And I just saw Florida, literally water on top of Florida. I hope that's metaphorically. I hope that you're not getting, it's going to be that into flooding. I hope it's just like cooling it down. Mother Nature cooling it down. You're going to get to a point where people are just done. And the whole state goes purple. The whole state goes purple at the end. Wow. That was interesting. That was interesting. Okay, let's pull a card on that and see what's... Let's see what's going on with that. Let's see what the cards say with that. The Ace of Cups. New love, new beginnings. Your cup overfloweth. Your cup overfloweth. New beginnings, new everything. That's what the remote was talking about. Like everything, it's like cooling it down. Things are going to be different. Like it's huge metamorphosis going on in Florida, and I think everybody is feeling it. Whoever lives in Florida can feel the tension, the pressure cooker right now. The new beginning, the emotional health. That's what Spirit is working on in Florida right now, the emotional health and well-being of everybody there. Wow, this is going to be interesting watching you guys go through all of this and hurricanes and everything else. If you got people to go visit them for a while out of Florida. Okay, so there's that. There's Florida. So Ann Kohler. Who the heck is Ann Kohler? Ann Kohler. I just need to look and see who she is because I don't remember who Ann Kohler is. Ann Kohler. I don't know. I still don't know who it is. So I go in blind, which I do my best work. So I don't know anything about her or what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Hi, Chef. It has been a while. I was just thinking about you the other day. I was going through my cards and I saw my Louisiana voodoo cards, and I thought of you. And that's probably you probably felt me think about you. Hi, honey. It's good to see you. Ann Cutler. Am I saying it wrong? Kohler? Oh, saying everything wrong. Kohler? Is it Kohler? Cutler? Kohler? Cutler? Right wing pundit pretending to be Hotmail star. Okay. Well, what question exactly do you want me to just find out where she's at? What she's doing? Hi, nasty woman. Hi, Lisa. Is this something? What exactly you guys want to know? So, Ann Coulter? All right, let's just do it. I do best when I go blind. So hang on a second. Let me see. Let's see. Ann, what's she doing? Has anybody seen her? Because I literally saw her with a bag of chips. Like and her face is really heavy. Like she's not taking care of herself. It could be metaphorically, but I just literally saw her with a bag of chips, and her face is bloated and heavy. She's sitting on a couch watching TV. She doesn't like she's in a jogging suit. I mean, she's literally doing nothing. Bag of chips, jogging suit, heavyweight, watching TV, sitting on a couch in a little apartment somewhere. I don't think she has any intentions in doing much of anything anymore. Or work. I'm trying to see if she has like a boyfriend or somebody, but somebody's paying her bills. I just saw her get like a check in the mail, opening it up and being happy about it, cashing it and paying all of her bills. So somebody's paying her bills. Low key, no, you wouldn't even recognize her on the street if you saw her, is what I'm getting. So I don't know. That's where she's at right now. And she could care less. She could care less. Oh well. Oh well. Interesting. Okay. Let me draw a card on her and see what's going on. She's a writer. GOP buys her garbage. She's an author of 13 books. Haiti, I think they just picked a leader. I heard that just briefly tonight, that Haiti has chosen somebody to be in charge. She probably got sick and couldn't handle the truth. She don't care. She literally, she's like that she's like sitting on her couch eating chips and gaining weight. It's probably metaphorically. I don't know if she's heavy or not, but I saw her face swollen. She's like, literally, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But let's see what the cards say. I will definitely look into Haiti. Yeah, these are her cards. She walked away. She's walking away. That was in the remote where she didn't care. She's walking away because she's all tied up with whatever she was doing. People started judging her really, really bad about it. And she also has that conflict, that heartbreak, that conflict with everybody. And so I just don't think she's... I mean, she's still... maybe it's the Republican Party that's paying for her thing, because I get the Mar-a-Lago card, as Lena would say, and the Empress. So maybe they're paying... that was the check that I saw, that they're still paying her bills, or whatever she did for them. They're still keeping her quiet. I mean, somebody's paying her bills, so it must be the Republicans or something. I don't know anything about her. I'll have to read up on her later to figure out if I'm even close to what's going on. But there's that. Let's get to Kevin McCarthy and why he went down to Trump and talked to him. I'm pretty sure they probably were trying to figure out who they were going to pick so that they can keep tabs on how the investigation is going, because if they get close to evidence, they need somebody in there to bat it away and keep that temperature going. But that's just my feeling on it. But let me go into it and see. Okay. Let me see. Conversation. Who shall we pick? Who's going to help us out the most? Who does the base believe the most? Oh my gosh, that's the reason why. Who will the base believe? Because we need somebody to come out and say that they're lying. That's what his pick was. That's the reason why they picked them. Who's the base going to believe the most? McCarthy? For some reason, I see McCarthy, when he goes down and talks to Trump, it's more like, hey, dude, you need to shut up. You need to stop saying this. You need to help us out. This is McCarthy going down and talking to Trump. These are the people I'm going to pick. What do you think? They're the more loyal than any of them. I mean, he's down there literally talking to Trump like he's a child. That's different and not what we think and not what it looks like. I don't know. But he's literally sitting down there talking to him, telling him he needs to be quiet. And that's the reason why he comes back with the picking, because he has to keep that base thinking that he went down to the king, talked to the king, and that's where the picking from, because that saves his butt. If he did it all on his own without looking like he talked to Trump, the base would tear him up. Like, you're not for us. But now that he was seen with that, that's the reason why he does it too. Oh my gosh. Such games. All of it is a game. All of it is a chess game for them. Ugh. All right, let's see what the cards say. Yeah, I'm going to ask and see if Nancy will refuse Jim Jordan. I'm going to use my dowsing rods for that question. All right, let's see what the deal is with that. Is Sharon here too? Hi, Sharon. Yep, see? It's to throw the illusion to the base. Look, I talked to the king. These picks are not mine. They're the king's. Everybody calm down. Relax. We did the right thing. This is why he's doing it. Oh my gosh. Hi, Paulette. Yeah, Nina was going through some stuff. And I don't want to, throw any information out there that she wouldn't want me to, but she's better and everything's better and everything's okay. So there's that with Nina from Nine's Corner. That's interesting. Okay. All right, let's do the dowsing rods for if Pelosi is going to change out a few. Let's start there. But let's do some dowsing rods of it. Let's do some controlled questions that you know. Do I live in Colorado? 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 Yes. All right. Do I live in Texas? Do I live in Texas? No. They're so fast at telling me, no, you don't live in Texas. Okay, so we have some control, so we know where we're here. Will Pelosi accept all of the nominees? Will Pelosi accept all of the nominees? Will Pelosi? No, she won't. Okay. So let me see if she's going to accept Jim Jordan. I don't remember the other name. So, but Jim Jordan's the one I'm really worried about because he's such a jerk. Will Pelosi deny Jim Jordan? Will Pelosi deny Jim Jordan? Will Pelosi deny Jim Jordan? Oh, yes. Okay, let's ask it another way. Will Jim Jordan be removed? Will Jim Jordan be removed? Will Jim Jordan be removed? Yes. Jim Jordan will be removed. So I don't know the other names. Hi, T-Barb. But he's definitely the one I was worried about the most. I think Liz Cheney will have a lot to do with Jim Jordan being removed. Like you can't pick somebody who caused the problem. Yeah, he did. So, according to those, Jim Jordan will be removed. So we'll have to go into the other ones later. But let's do the lockdown of the virus. Will we have to lock back down? Will the United States have to lock back down because of the coronavirus? Let's do a controlled question because I already put them down. Am I a woman in my 50s? Yes. Okay. Let me see. Am I a woman in my 20s? Am I a woman in my 20s? No. Well, you didn't have to be obnoxious about it. Gosh. How rude. Okay, so we did some controlled. So let's, is the United States going to lock down again because of the coronavirus? Are we going to have to lock down again for the coronavirus? Yes. Unfortunately, it looks like we are heading for another lockdown. Will President Biden lock down the United States? Will President Biden lock down the United States again? Yes, with a heavy heart. He'll do the government lockdown like he did before. It looks like it's heading that way. Dang. Okay. Will they require COVID IDs? Will he make the vaccine mandatory? I'll ask, but I don't see it ever happening. Will Biden or the government make vaccines mandatory? Will he ever make? No. He will never make it mandatory. I didn't feel like that ever. Will employers start making the vaccination mandatory? Will jobs and employers make it vaccinate? Yes. So they have the jobs and the employers are going to start making it mandatory. If you want to work for us, you got to have a vaccine. They're going to leave it up to the private sector, but the government won't do it. So that's something. Until they run out of employees. Oh well. If you want to work, go get a job. You know what I mean? If you want a job, get a vaccine. If you don't want to work and get a vaccine, then I don't know what you're going to do with your life, right? I'm pretty sure there is a company out there somewhere, someplace that you can look in some nook and cranny somewhere that they won't require you to have a vaccine. However, I do feel like people who are going to buy your product are going to say, are your people vaccinated? You know what I mean? It can be pushed back from the other side as well. So there's that. Will Trump ever be indicted? I have never got him into jail, but I'll ask again. Will Kamala Harris ever be president? We're getting off track, aren't we? Okay. I'll ask one more time. Let's do a controlled question. Was Donald J. Trump ever president? Was Donald J. Yes. Okay. Was Ivanka Trump ever president? Was she ever president? No. Okay. So we have a controlled question. So now let's see. Will Donald J. Trump ever be indicted and convicted of his crimes? Will he ever be indicted? I'm getting tired of asking that question because it never gives it to me. Okay. Will he ever be punished for his crimes? Will he ever be punished? Punishment comes in different ways. The karma is yes, that he will be punished for his crimes. So we at least have that. However, he's going to get punished. So there's that. I know there was a few more while I have the dowsing. Thanks, T-Barb. I got him. I think poor health. Yeah, he'll be mental hospital. Yeah, there's somehow, some way, his punishment is coming via karma versus anything else. Okay. So we did that. We did that. We did that. What do we have left? We did the part. We did that. We did that. We did Trump. We did the children. Whose punishment? Trump will be punished. Will there ever be a female pope? That's a strange question. I don't know. I don't see the men ever giving up that kind of control. It could happen, but I doubt it. Okay. I'm distracted by the chat. So, kids vaccine. Let's do the dowsing rods. Will there ever be a child? Will they ever come up with a children's vaccine for coronavirus? Will they ever come up with a child's vaccine with the coronavirus? Child's vaccine with the coronavirus. Will they ever come up with a children's vaccine for the coronavirus? They're close. They're close to one, but it hasn't happened yet. They're close. It keeps on wanting to say yes, but they're close. It doesn't know it's close. So my rods are telling me that they're on it. They're working on it, but it's close, but they haven't come up with, the energy there to say yes, and that they will. It's not there yet. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yes, I have remote viewed Trump will be broke. I remote viewed that he will lose his stuff, all of that stuff. So yeah. I want to do a remote on Marjorie Taylor Greene. And then throw some cards on that one. Okay, let me see what she's got. Marjorie Taylor Greene. So, those stationary bikes that you see like in gyms and stuff like that? Except for she's out on the street with her stationary bike, and she's on it, and she's pedaling, and she's looking back, but she's not going anywhere, and she's pedaling, and she's not going anywhere. And she's starting to notice that whatever she's doing out there, it really isn't, they're not being received very well. The crowds are getting smaller. She's realizing that not much is being produced out of this. She's absolutely recognizing this. Like pedaling, getting nowhere. Ooh. I don't know if anybody else has thought this or anything like that, but I got a flash that her and Matt Gaetz are closer than we would ever want to believe or know about. Gross. I just got a flash of them in a hot tub, so bleh. Spirit, pass that up. I don't even want to see that. Drinking. Okay. She's getting exhausted. Nobody's listening. She's getting a lot of backlash, I guess, from, I don't know if she's married or whatever, but there's a family member that keeps on calling her up and telling her, just come home, stop this. This is nonsense. You're in danger. I mean, they're on her side, but they keep on telling her, like, you're in danger. You're going to get killed. You're going to get shot. This is for entertainment value only. This is not true. This is just metaphorically, but you know what I mean? That person keeps on saying, you're in danger, you're in danger, you're in danger. You just need to come home. You just need to come home. I don't know who this is, but it is a family member that's calling her up. Let me go all the way to her election. Ooh. Her election, I just literally saw somebody literally is placing her in a coffin and slamming the door down. Not that she's going to be dead, but like her career is dead. In a coffin, dead. They just literally shoved her in there, slammed the door down, and they went, like, she will not be reelected. They are done with her. That was interesting. Yeah. Okay, let's come out. Let's see what my cards have to say about Marjorie Taylor Greene. Lauren Boebert. Okay, remind me to do that. I'm telling you, I have my bullhorn ready. If they ever come to my state or my town, I am going to be there. You will know because I'll have somebody filming me while I call her crazy and tell her that she has her pet pedophile with her. I'll be that one. You'll know it's Sheila. I have my bullhorn ready. I do. I'll be TikToking that one up. Oh, I will be down there with my bullhorn. They allow you to stay across the street. My bullhorn will be loud enough. I promise you that. Oh. The first card I got with her is heartbreak. Like, she's done. She's done. Ace of Pentacles. She was there to make money. We also have the Ace of Wands, but the walking away. So she was there to beat it down and make money. Come on. Hit the road. Hit the street. Make us money. Make us money. Make us money. The heartbreak is on its way, but she also is looking for assistance and seeing the big picture. She's seeing the big picture. Remember, the remote said that she's starting to see that it's not working. She's looking for assistance. She's looking for something else. But we also have the King of Cups always represents Biden and the Democrats, and so they show up as the diplomacy. Interesting with her. That means in her own state that the Democrats show up as the King of Cups and take her out to the pasture and let her stay there while the aliens come and get her. Not that there's not to say that there isn't any aliens. I'm just saying the QAnons are going to come get her. Okay. Lauren Boebert. Lauren Boebert. Let me see what I can see if I can see anything with her. Lauren Boebert. Okay. Lauren Boebert. I see her walking into her businesses, and she's going to the till, and she's ringing it up, and she's looking at how much she made that day, and she's just so angry that her business is going down. So her businesses she's losing money in her businesses. It's not working in the town that she lives in. Let's see what else is going on with her. She hates that her town knows her business and her criminal record. Okay. This is kind of serious. I just saw like the child services show up at her house, checking on her children. Like somebody has called for the child services to check on. I didn't even realize she had children, but there's child services there to check on the welfare of her children because of her husband or for her or whatever. All right. I'm going to look into that. I don't know if it'll be public information, but okay, let's take her out. She is, of course, another pawn to make money. She has to get out there. She has to do her statements, make money, say some things, make money. I see her on election day. She has like a strong whiskey in her hand, and she's pissed. She's like sitting there, and she's pissed. She's really, really angry on election day. She loses as well. And she's mad. She puts it down. She's mad. She's stomping off. She's mad. She's really angry about her election, her re-election, her non-re-election. Very angry about it. And all the trouble that she has gathered. She's like opening up a door. There's somebody else there wanting something. She's opening up another door. There's more trouble. She's opening up her door. This is like metaphorically for her home. Like there's somebody else. There's cops. There's another, somebody else is there for something else. And she's just one issue after another. She has been put in the public spotlight, and she's really not liking that as much as she thought she would. Grow up, little girl. This is real life. Okay, let's do some cards on her. She has 4 children. Yeah, the services are there to see her children. That was weird. I wasn't expecting that, but somebody has called for child services to go check on the children, if they haven't already. I got a remote. Let me finish this one, and I'll talk about that Paulette. Let me finish Boebert. Ooh, so, happy relation, happy family, judgment. So this tells me like happy family. She's presenting happy family, but there's a lot of judgment going on about how she's treating her family and how it's going. So there's judgment. There is that social worker showing up, judging her illusion of her happy family, because the moon came out with it as well. The fear, the lies, the betrayal. So there is something really going on with her family and heartbreak. This is her re-election, heartbreak, and the illusion, the delusion that she's going to win again, and heartbreak. There you go. There's the story of the remote right there. But yeah, there's something going on with her children and her. And that's something that, they really try not to, because they don't want to exploit the children, to talk about that in the media or anything like that. These are things that usually come out after this case is all done, but that kind of feels like it. So, all right. So somebody had said, let's see, Paulette, you were talking about, I heard that Putin has gotten someone from the GOP to be a replacement to run for president. He's dropping Trump. I don't know about him coming from Putin, but I do know that I was on Danny Shay's channel today. If you haven't went and saw that video, please go do that. But I was on Danny Shay's channel. And for the last couple of days, I've gotten a download of information. Like, they are trying their best to transfer the loyalty to somebody else in the Republican Party and remove it from Trump. They just can't figure out how to do it or who to do it with. They're trying very hard to, like, offer up this guy, see if he gets loyalty, they get the loyalty. And this may be coming from Putin, but the Republican Party is literally trying very hard to remove that loyalty base from Trump. Now, I don't know if anybody watched on one of his rallies, Trump alluded to something, like, I don't know about them Republicans, and of course he hates the Democrats, but he alluded to saying, you become my party. You let the Republicans go, you let and you become my party, and I will be the next party. And he started that as well. And I think that is more scarier and threatening to the Republicans than anything else, is Trump taking his base and making it about him, and making a party of his own. Of, I guess maybe he'll call it the Patriots. I don't know, but he alluded to that, and I thought, ooh. So yeah. The split will dilute the vote. Absolutely, it will dilute the vote. And they're more worried about that than almost anything else, is because Trump has too much power. You see what I mean? Trump has too much power over everything, and they're not liking that at all. Yeah, his base. Well, that's the thing about it. As the Democrats watch that, we're like, oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, the Republican Party deserves that split. They deserve that disloyal action, right? However, Trump is extremely dangerous for the United States. He's, you know what I mean? His people, he wants to fight and overthrow the government versus, So we have that to contend with as well. Just remember this, and I'm going to be going here pretty soon because I've been on for about an hour. Just remember this. Always, always help anybody register to vote. Always make sure that you're getting out there and helping the community. If there's an opportunity for you to serve and help with the Democratic Party of any sort, please do that. There's enough of there's enough of you scattered all over the country that we can get involved for sure. I will be doing the same with me. If there's any opportunity that I can to get in there and help and do, it doesn't always have to be money. If you have money, cool. If not, then you can always put forth your volunteer work to do something. So, all right, everyone. Everybody go hit the like button. I want to see it go up real fast. Bam! Hit the like button. Hi, Lisa. Agreed. Yes, help votes. Absolutely. Did I see Sharon in here too? Hi, Sharon, if I missed you. Thanks, everyone, for showing up. I hope that helped. Is there any other, let me think if there's any more dowsing rod questions we can ask. Let me see. Will we be able to gain seats? I'm going to ask it again. Are we going to be able to, let me ask it controlled. Let me ask it controlled. Am I in the basement of my home? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Do I live in Kansas? Do I live in Kansas? No. Okay. So those are controlled. Those are controlled. Yes, I think we're going to need a booster shot. So I do think that. I really do think that. And that's okay. I'll go in for a booster shot. They did that with polio. They did that with chickenpox. They did a lot with a lot of them. So I think we are going to. That's pretty much yes. Okay. Will we gain seats in the House in the House? Will we gain some Democratic seats in the House? Yes. Okay. So yes on that again. So reassuring. Will we, as Democrats, gain any Senate seats in 2022? Will we gain any Senate seats in 2022? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So there's that. There's the high note that we can leave on. The lockdown. Yes, it did say that we might have another lockdown if we don't watch ourselves. We're heading that way. All right. Is there going to be another insurrection or violence in August? Let me see. From Trump's base, will there be another insurrection or violence from Trump's base in August? There's going to be an attempt. Yes. Will they be stopped? Will they be stopped? They will be stopped. Okay. They will be stopped. Okay. Will Trump's base start to fade away? Will Trump's base start to fade away? Yes. Woo, that's a heavy one. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yes. That was heavy. Yes. Like, yes, Trump's base will be fading away. Okay. In August, September. Will the Republican Party have a let's see. Will the Republican Party will they lose support in elections? Will the Republican Party lose support in elections? Will they lose support? Yes. They will lose lots of it. Look at that. It's doing it again. So there you go, guys. Here's some questions from the dowsing rods. Did Ivanka break up with her dad? Yes. Are the Trump boys going to jail? Let's see if I know I keep on going. Will the Trump's children be indicted? The top 3. Will Trump's top 3 children be indicted? Oh, yes. Here it goes again. Yes. So the top 3 children will be indicted. Maybe that's the punishment enough for him. That his poor Ivanka will be in orange gel jumpsuit. I want postcards of that. Yeah, I do. All right, everyone. You guys have a good evening. It is 10 p.m. here, so I'm going to go get in my pajamas and go watch some YouTube and fall asleep and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. So thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate it a lot, and for the support. And the moderators who are, troll slayers, fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, everyone. Bye. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. Have a good evening. Bye.